Max here, Chains of Addiction. Yeah, been absent for a couple weeks. I know people are probably going, what gives, man? Where you been? You were posting videos every other day. Well, that wasn't really working out for me. I had a goal that I wanted to post a video every other day for 100 videos. It was just a goal that I set for myself, completely arbitrary. Just wanted to see how it went. And yeah, it wasn't really possible in the summer months for me. So I had to stop. And when I did that, I decided to take a little break. I probably should have said something before, but oh well. So now the thing was, because I'm so busy during the summer, a lot of the videos kind of became just fluff content, which I don't really want to put out. I don't like that. So instead, what I'm going to do is just put out a video when I've got something worth putting out, you know? That's probably what I should have been doing from the first place, but I wanted to try it. So today's my one day off this week, and I need to do some things, and I want to do some things. So first off, the truck that I'm sitting in right now, my little red Ford, one of the brakes started grinding real bad. So I need to fix that because it's usually my main mode of transportation. So got some brake pads, right, y'all? And I don't know how much of that I'm gonna film. I might just throw it in on another video, but yeah, that's gonna be at least the first part of my day. Hopefully the rotor is not damaged too badly. It really wasn't grinding for very long, so I'm hoping that I can salvage that rotor, but if I can't, then I'll just have to go get another rotor. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to start with today. On another note, I have still been playing with chainsaws a little bit, and I may or may not have furthered the addiction and bought a few more saws. So yeah, definitely look forward to that content coming in the near future because there's some doozies. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work here and we'll see what happens. So now I'm just gonna do the same deal on the other side. I believe this was the side that I was hearing. It wasn't bad enough to have to replace the rotor. A lot of people probably would have. I don't know. I believe in fixing stuff that's broken, not stuff that isn't worn out yet. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna replace the other side because I'm sure they're nearly down. Usually the fronts and the backs wear evenly. Fronts wear at the same time as each other, and the backs wear at the same time as each other. So I'm gonna finish that up. I'll probably record it. If anything interesting happens, I'll add it into the video, but yeah, then I can get on to some more fun stuff on my day off. Welcome back to Chains of Addiction. My name is Max, and today I bought another saw. I bought a few saws recently. Haven't really made videos about them. I have done some footage about them, but I haven't put anything together because I've been super busy, man. And not even really with tree work. I've been busy with my normal day job up at the lake.
Or if you... Right there.
There's a bear. Right there. He's bigger than he looks.
We're all big.
Yeah, dating it finally happened. Bear finally got to the barbecue.
He's just chowing.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we're polite.
We're chilling. I'm thinking about getting to my truck though.
And all my stuff is.
Oh, he's
right
moving.
There. What a cutie. Don't you dare come this way, little homie. No.
I kind of want to get to my truck and then. So, haven't really been making a ton of videos, but a saw came up and I just had to, you know, I just had to with this one. So, you'll probably have already seen it from the thumbnail. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I'm gonna. It'll be a second for you, a couple minutes for me. I'm gonna get it out and yeah, get it ready. So 1 second. All right, there she is in all her glory. So, what is this thing? Why did I have to buy it? Well, it's steel MS660. I mean, you can see that from the tag. And stock a steel MS660 is about 92 cc's. And I mean, they're a stout saw. This one currently has a 32-inch steel bar on it, not a lightweight one. It's also running a skip chain. The chain is fairly sharp, actually quite sharp, and it's round filed. Somebody did a pretty good job doing this, so that kind of gave me hope. Now, there is some debate whether or not, I haven't taken the top cover off yet to see, but there is some debate whether or not this has had a big bore kit done to it. I think it has. I'll have to actually check. But if it's a big bore, it'd be 96 cc's. There is paperwork showing that this saw has been tuned by Madson's. They did a Madson's power tune on it, which is a good thing. That's a pretty basic port job. It's not going to be anything extreme, but you know it's going to work. So, and it's got somebody, I don't know if it was Madson's or somebody else, somebody did a dual port muffler on it. A relatively crude one, but I mean, it's something like what I would do, so not too bad. And does the saw run? Oh boy. Yeah, she runs. So things about that real quick. I don't think there was much bar oil in there. This is a skip tooth chain. It's sharp, but it's skip tooth. And I have no idea why you would use a skip tooth chain on this type of saw in Alaska. But the thing seems to run pretty good. So I just filled it up with bar oil. I'm gonna make a few more cuts, see how it does. I have a feeling it was basically sucking air. Let's see. Couple of things that I'm gonna address right away. Don't like that skip chain on there. Doesn't belong on there. I think it's been sharpened better on one side than the other, which is cutting at a bit of an angle. I don't think it's the bar. The bar looks like it's in incredibly good shape, so probably the chain. The saw runs fantastic. Got a lot of pull, a lot of power. Real excited to see what it does with a proper chain on it. I am getting good oiling now, which is great. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I got the thing for a pretty good price. I don't usually talk too much about the money I have into saws, but I got it for a pretty good price. It was a price that I was happy with. The guy that was selling it is kind of a saw junkie like me. Andy, if you ever find this video, thanks for the saw. I think he was probably, it sounded like he didn't really want to get rid of the saw, but it was a tight spot for him, and it was the type of saw that he didn't really use very much. It's the type of saw that I use, so it worked out. He was glad to see it go to somebody who would use it, and of course I was glad to get it. Plans for this saw, man, same as always, cut trees. But I did specifically want, you know, a 90cc class saw so that I could run the long bars if I needed to in big cottonwood. So that's kind of what the deal is with this guy. So I got that 660 I bought. It's probably all going to be one video, but over the last few days I've been really busy with regular work stuff up at the...
Just kidding. Hey, boo boo.
Hey, bear. Oh, he is pretty.
He's so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Lake, but I've been messing with that saw a little bit. I think I got it tuned right about where I want it. It'll probably change a little bit when I really start using the saw, but the chain that came on it, it was decently sharp, but it was a skip tooth chain, which to me, that saw, very few use cases are going to need a skip tooth chain, and the teeth were sharp, but like half of the chain was, you know, sharpened back, or more than half of each tooth, and nobody'd ever touched the rakers. And we'll do a separate video about that at some point, but it just didn't cut very well at all. And I thought, what the hey? Well, yeah. So what I did is I took the chain off of my 372, which it's same, that's random, but a 32-inch steel bar and a 32-inch Husqvarna bar, if they're both 3/8, they both use the same 105 drive link chain, which is convenient because most, if you have a 20-inch Husky and a 20-inch steel, they're different. They're like 2 or 3 links different. Same thing with 24-inch, same thing with 28-inch, but 32-inch, they're the same. So that's awesome. So I grabbed the chain off of my Husky because I knew it was pretty darn sharp. I had it really nice. And yeah, I did a couple cuts up at work today, just on, you know, a little test piece of junk cottonwood, which told me that it was sharp, but I kind of already knew that. So I'm gonna cut into a little bigger piece of cottonwood, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh brother. That's still the fuel that came in that saw, and I think that the guy that I got it from might have been using a little different mix than I use. It's not gonna hurt the saw, but it does seem to smoke, and that's fine. I'll probably still run that fuel through. I might mix it with some of my own, but yeah, that saw cuts, man. I mean, this is still fairly solid wood, so that saw definitely is going to be a cutter. I'm really stoked about that. Anyway, met some cool people up at work today that were digging on my chainsaw addiction, and that kind of re-motivated me to do some videos. Anyway, pretty happy with my 660 right now. That's an awesome saw. Biggest saw I own, so most powerful saw I own. Pretty cool. Alright, this has been Max, Chainsawfaddiction, and catch you guys on the next one.